What's going on, y'all? Fies back at it, talking some hoops. It's been something that's been like bothering me lately, and watching basketball, and I've been reading this on Twitter and everywhere else, and it's just this notion, and it's like in the NBA universe, that Blake Griffin is somehow still overrated. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Listen, Blake Griffin is anything but overrated. He's actually very underrated, because so many people get caught up in the trend to say, oh, Blake Griffin is not very good, he's trash, he's garbage, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, let me break it down to you guys why Blake Griffin is not overrated and is actually one of the best power forwards in the NBA. Number one complaint I hear. Alright, Blake Griffin, all he can do is dunk. Really? Alright, can you step foot in the NBA and average 22 and 10? Because if you can do that, then sign me up, because Blake Griffin is not only a 20 and 10 guy this season, he's actually averaging 22 points and 10 rebounds. He's actually a career 20 and 10 guy. And there's only a handful of players that average 20 and 10. It's a very difficult statistic to average, and Blake Griffin does it year in and year out. You can't just dunk your way to 20 and 10, because every power forward center that's 6'9", 6'10", 6'11" would be able to do the same. So second complaint I hear, can't hit free throws. Well, actually this complaint was true for the first couple seasons, but actually Blake Griffin, if you paid attention to him this year, as I have, I watched a lot of Clippers game, he's improved his free throw shooting a lot. In December he shot about 75% the entire month, which is very consistent, and he's back up to about 76% now in January. So it's been trending upwards, and I feel like it's here to stay. He's really, really shown improvement in his free throw shot. So I don't think that's no longer a weakness. You can't, 75 to 80% for a big man is all you can ask. There's not very many Dirk Nowitzkis that'll shoot, 90% as a power forward. So 75% from the free throw line, it's pretty good, alright? Then I hear he can't shoot outside of 10 feet. Okay, listen. Blake Griffin can not only shoot outside of 10 feet, he can actually hit three-pointers. He's shooting actually 35% from three this year. He's made about 7 threes. Doesn't seem like a lot when you look at the fact that Dwayne Wade has the same amount of threes made as Blake Griffin this year. So Blake Griffin has learned to shoot. Now, I'm not going to say he's LaMarcus Aldridge at the mid-range game, or he's like a David West, but it's improvement. You've seen it there. And then the last knock you hear is, oh, he can't play defense. You know what? He's improving in that facet. I'll give you that, but you can't have improvement all in one season. DeAndre Jordan is actually the defensive enforcer for the Clippers, so really Blake Griffin doesn't have to do that much, because he usually is the one blocking shots. But just to sum it up, Blake Griffin is really probably the third best power forward in the game. Arguably number 2, I'm not a big fan of Kevin Love, but I would go with LaMarcus Aldridge, Kevin Love, and then Blake Griffin. And in terms of potential, alone on who can get better from here on out, in terms of just power forwards alone, Blake Griffin is by far and away number 1 in terms of potential. Blake Griffin is not overrated. Let the people know, man. If you agree, disagree, let me know. Comment below, subscribe. I'll be having more videos, more topics soon, so stay tuned for that. And follow me on Twitter. I'll post a link for that